Monday morning.
Are you sure you want to go into school today?
You sound like you don't want me to go into school.
No, it's not. I won't even be here, but I'm thinking about you. You can always come with me.
No, Ford. I know you're probably not feeling very confident about speaking to Johnny, but you and him need to have a good one-on-one.
Fine, if that's what you say.
And I've got to hand around the lovely posters you made.
That is true, but...
Ford, you'll be fine. I'll see you tonight, alright?
And hopefully I'll be much happier.
You will be.
I can't believe I'm finally seeing and talking to Johnny.
Well, you better believe it, because you are.
Livy exits.
Hey, Livy's off to school?
Yeah, are you staying here?
I'm still scared that Ileana and Yvonne are free.
They are free, and we could come across them at any moment. We still haven't proved that Yvonne was the one in the car that hit Johnny.
I'm sure we'll prove it eventually.
You don't know that, Amber.
Rose enters.
Ford,
Yes?
you want to know one thing that someone said to me on the phone?
What did they say?
Johnny has practically been begging to see you, and he keeps pestering a nurse.
He wants to see me?
Don't sound so shocked. I knew he would.
You ready then, Ford?
Of course. Amber, I'll see you later.
Yes, he will.
I hope Amber's okay.
I'm sure she'll be fine. You'll see her today anyway. And I also hope Johnny is okay too.
Have you heard anything recently?
If Amber has said anything, then you'd know before me. And radio silence from Ford. We'll just have to see what everyone's saying about it in school today.
Do I have to go to school?
Yes, you do.
I promise Lewis and I will tell you all about the gossip when we come home tonight. Alright?
Fine.
Come on, Lewis. Let's go.
Michaela!
Hey, Livy, are you okay?
Definitely better. You heard about Johnny, right?
Everyone is talking about it. I heard that Johnny was in a car accident, and a lot more that I cannot remember.
I heard he woke up with really bad injuries.
Who mentioned injuries? Not even Ford knows about that, and he was the first person to know Johnny had woken up. And honestly, it's the first time I'd seen Ford genuinely smile since I first met him.
I only heard a group of girls gossiping.
Girls like to exaggerate.
Girls gossip about anything.
I know for a fact that neither Ford nor Johnny ever liked attention, and whatever happens to Johnny shouldn't really be anyone's business.
People like to make it their business, though.
Yeah, I know. Should we head to class?
Sure.
Hey, Louise.
Morning, Amber. How are you doing?
Tired. Couldn't really sleep.
Unsurprising. Is Ford okay?
He's better now that he's got the news that Johnny is conscious.
Johnny's conscious?
Yeah, he woke up yesterday evening, and Ford's going to see him today. And alone. Those two need to deal with their problems between themselves only.
I get that. We can only let them sort out things for themselves.
Ford knows exactly what he's doing. Don't worry. I'm not worried. I know Ford can do this.
He's lucky he has people who believe in him.
It's what he needs, Luis.
I can see why.
Come on. Let's head to registration.
Johnny?
Ford?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
For pushing you away. We were always supposed to be a team, and I just implicitly told you back off.
It wasn't your fault.
It really was. I was too invested in Eliana, and I had no idea what I was doing. I should have listened to you when you said I had to make a choice.
We all make mistakes, Ford. I've done things that I'm not proud of.
I didn't want to lose you as a friend.
You were never going to lose me, Ford.
You remember Sunday, when you rushed off to meet Eliana?
How could I forget? I never even met Eliana. I didn't get there.
I'd invited you round so I could formally apologize to you in person, so that we could repair the friendship. I felt almost brokenhearted when you shot off, and I was very scared for you as well.
You were going to apologize?
I didn't want to drift apart anymore, and I knew that if I didn't act now, it would be too late to repair my mistakes. I wanted you to know that I regretted hurting you, I guess.
I should be the one who's sorry, Ford.
Why? What did you do?
I shouldn't have rushed off. I should have let you finish. Your feelings were more important than me rushing off to find Eliana to try and protect you, even though I knew I couldn't do it alone anyway.
You were only trying to help.
I didn't handle it in the right way, though.
I've missed you, Johnny.
Likewise.
Can we start over as friends?
I'd like that.
I don't know what you're going to say to this, but really, your accident was my fault.
What? What makes you think that? I don't even know what happened.
Yvonne was driving the car. At least Livy and I think. We think she was trying to stop you ever meeting Eliana so that the plan against me could still be carried out.
So, the plan of trying to protect you didn't work?
Nope. Eliana still has her plans. And I don't think she even knows what happened to you.
I wish I'd have tried harder.
Don't say that. You practically tried too much. You definitely didn't owe me anything.
I feel like I've been a bad friend.
I've been the bad friend.
You're not a bad friend, Ford.
You don't have to lie to me, Johnny.
I wasn't.
It's fine. When you're much better, I was hoping we could hang out a lot more.
I'd really enjoy that.
And you need a hobby that's not dangerous.
Like what?
I've been talking to Livy a lot. She told me what you were like when you were younger.
Good things, I hope.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly?
I was only joking. She told me what you enjoyed doing, and that you used to be really close to your sister.
She's not wrong. We did used to be close. At least until Dad died.
I wish I could help in any way.
She broke my trust completely, Ford. Even if I have the courage to forgive her, I will never trust her or become close to her again.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. Kara hurt you, and I'll never forget what she did. Especially seeing in the end, I wasn't the one hurt, and because I could have stopped her schemes, but I stood back and watched like a coward.
Her actions are not your fault, Johnny, and you're not a coward. You've been through a lot, and you're brave.
I'm not.
You practically got run over by a car trying to save my skin. If that isn't brave, I don't know what is.
That was stupid, not brave. It achieved nothing, and Eliana is still planning to hurt you, isn't she?
I can deal with it. Eliana could tell 7 billion people my secrets, but it wouldn't change our friendship, and our friendship would mean so much more. Eliana can hurt me all she likes, but that doesn't matter anymore. It's my friends that matter.
I wish I could think like that.
I didn't at first, but my friends and family made me see that some things just don't really matter if you look at the big picture. It's the things that do really matter that you should focus on.
You promise to never trust some random girl that no one else trusts ever again?
I promise. I know I'm never going to trust anyone new ever again. I've been hurt by people enough.
Don't worry about it. Just don't repeat your mistakes, alright?
I won't, Johnny.
I'm glad to hear that. And don't worry, I understand.
Understand what?
Understand what it's like to just want so many people to trust.
I did want that, but now I realize that if you have one awesome person who you truly trust, then it doesn't matter if you don't have anyone else.
I'm glad you realized that.
I didn't really need Eliana because I'd been fine before, but I still seem to want her, at least when she pretended to be a loving cousin I did.
Why did she even pretend to be a loving cousin?
Because she knew she could fool me, and she did.
That just means she was taking advantage of you.
I would have done things very differently if I had to relive this week.
You can't change the past, Ford, just like I can't either.
I keep saying I wish I could change the past, but there really is no point in saying that, seeing as it's impossible to change any of the bad choices I made.
Exactly. There's no point of thinking about what if, because it didn't actually happen.
I ask myself what if questions all the time, but you're right. Just accept things how they turn out.
There's nothing else you can do.
I realize that now. I'll never hurt you again, I promise.
Sabrina, wait up!
Why? What do you want?
You seem really moody today, and you even went into school with me rather than cycling.
Johnny was in a bike accident. I don't want to cycle.
What else is wrong, though?
Nothing is wrong!
Sabrina storms off.
That's really strange.
I heard that boy, Noah, had been hiding a dark secret.
Me too. It sounds true, though. And, for once, I actually do believe the gossiping girls.
I never expected you to say that.
Then, expect the unexpected.
How are you feeling, Ford?
Much better now that I've told Johnny everything.
And I'm assuming he doesn't hate you?
Well, yes.
See, we all knew he didn't hate you, and you should have known it too.
Fine, okay, you were right, but...
But what?
Nothing. And Johnny never hates anyone without reason. Except he probably did have a reason to hate me.
Compare what you did to what Kara did. Which is more forgivable? Which was worse?
Well, when you put it like that, Kara, obviously. But not by much.
I'm sure Johnny has a very good reason to hate Kara. And the difference is that Kara wanted to purposely hurt individuals. You didn't.
You're not wrong.
It's easy to make mistakes, Ford. The best part is learning from your mistakes.
Yeah, Johnny mentioned that.
Then he's right. I think Johnny's a good influence on you.
And I almost messed our friendship up.
All that matters now is the present, Ford. You're friends now. Just make sure you stay friends.
I'll make sure we do.
Glad to hear it.
I'll never let my best friend and I drift apart ever again.